What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here, and I'm coming at you with a sales report. We got 10 things. I chose 5 things from eBay and 5 things from Amazon that I figured I would show you guys. Some of these items are actually from a 7-day thrift experiment I did on my channel where I went to the same Goodwill for 7 days in a row, and I wanted to see if it could still be profitable. And long story short, yes, it was still profitable. I found something every single day and it was awesome. I really enjoyed it, and I might do it again with a different thrift store just to compare them, but it was the closest one to home. The other ones are a little far away, but let's hop right into this. So the first item here is the Bass Fishing Lakes Edition Monopoly game. I sold this for $60. I paid $5 for this, which is awesome, right? 5 into 60, you can never go wrong with that. All these special edition Monopoly games do pretty well. Next, we have a Sony CDP CX355. Now, this is a 300 disc mega storage, and I have since stopped sending these into Amazon FBA. No return on this. Hopefully the buyer already has it and it works fine. They paid $329.99 for this. I paid $35 at the thrift store for it. So great profit, right? Every single one, and I've sent off I think 3 of these. So 2 of them so far, because this is my third. 2 of these have gotten returned, and I believe they got returned because they were damaged. I don't think Amazon, once it gets to their warehouse, is shipping it out well, or when it gets to the customer and they don't want it and they ship it back to Amazon, they're not packaging it up right and they come damaged. So that's a big issue. So now I've resorted to selling bigger electronics as a merchant, so I'm getting less money and the shipping is very expensive, but I'm still making money on it, and I feel more comfortable packing things up myself and shipping them off. This one was FBA, but no return, so hopefully it stays that way. Next, we have a Pac-Man game, and this I only sold for $26.99, which is pretty good, but the reason why I included it, this is a PC game from, I don't know, 1999 or something like that, because right here it works for Windows 98 and Windows 95. This was brand new, sealed, found it at a thrift store, had an extremely high rank in video games, and I said, well, it's brand new, it's Pac-Man, Christmas. This was in the middle of summer, so I wasn't even thinking about Christmas, but I just sent it in anyways. I paid $3 for it, and it sold for 27 bucks, so I'm happy about that. Next, we have a microscope. This was in my 7-day thrift series. I actually found 2 of these. They're both shipped off, and they had pretty decently high rank. I believe it was around 500,000 in toys, maybe 400,000 in toys, and it sold pretty quick. It sold in about 2 weeks or less for $59. I don't know if my other one has sold. I didn't see it while I was looking through my orders, so I have 1 left in stock, I believe. Next, we have these GE smart dimmable floodlights. This person bought 3 of them for a grand total of $90.81. I have a lot of these in my inventory because I picked them up from Goodwill. They had big boxes of them. So these are a different kind that I've listed on eBay, but they came in a box, looks like this, and it fit 6 per box, and they were charging $5 per box. So I am in these light bulbs less than $1 a piece, and I'm selling them for, whoop, running low on battery, and I'm selling them for 30 bucks a pop. So that is pretty awesome. I'm gonna grab my charger. Okay, I am back. So, yeah, I'm into these light bulbs almost no money at all, so I'm super happy that I found these. Moving over to eBay, first item is a Peter Millar. Now, this sold, I believe, within 1 day of me listing it. I actually paid up on it. I think I paid $10 for this, but I don't usually mind. If you see a Peter Millar button-up shirt that's, just a regular button-up shirt, I actually pass on those. I'll pick up the ones that say Summer Comfort and E4 These are the ones that are really sought after, in my opinion, what I always find. I got $42 for it. I actually priced this pretty on the high end, and it sold really fast. You know, I just took 4 photos, one showing the front, one showing a closer kind of angled picture so you could see the pattern a little bit nicer, one of the back, and of course one of the tag. And $42, I think I paid around 10 like I said, but still only cost me about $3.50 to ship, so not in it too much. This was an awesome find. This sold in a day also. This is Peter Millar as well. But this is 100% merino wool with the Masters tournament logo on it, and it was a sweater vest. So I actually took a bunch of photos for this because of that high price. Now, I had best offer on this listing. The person just purchased it right away, didn't send me an offer, nothing like that. And hey, cool, I'm totally fine with that. And you know, I make sure I show the price, I show the tag, both sides of the tag, the logo. I had it folded up, I showed the back, I showed everything I possibly could with this, and I got that 120 real fast. Now I paid up on this, guys. I paid $35 for this. But I was okay with doing it just because the brand, new with tags, and the Masters logo, Masters Augusta, I believe is, yeah, it says right here. Those 3 things indicated to me that this would be a valuable sweater. Now, maybe I should have priced it higher. I didn't see any other ones like this, I believe, so I just went with a random price at 120, and I was actually listed at 99, and I'm glad I went with 120. I probably could have gone 150 or best offer and seen what I got. Next, we have this Polo Ralph Lauren Bear sweater. It was my size. I kind of wanted it, but I'd rather take the money. Now, I went back and forth with a guy in the best offer section of eBay for a while. First he sent me an offer of $90. I have it listed at $200, so I said no. So I sent him an offer back at $175. Then he came back at $120. I came back at $160, I think, and then he came back at $125. So he had used all of his offers. So is that how it worked? Yeah, he had used all of his offers. So I ended up sending him an offer of $135. $10 more because this had been sitting for a little while and I didn't really know what to do. So I ended up sending him that offer. I'm like, he's gonna take this because I think you're only allowed to do 3 offers. I'm like, he can't send me any more offers. I bumped it up just a little bit, not too much to alienate him, and he bought it. So I was totally happy with that. I paid, I believe, $10 to $12 for this at not even at a thrift store, at a Plato's Closet. I bought this at a Plato's Closet, so that was pretty cool. Next, we have this new with tags Polo Ralph Lauren wool cashmere driver coat. This thing was freaking cool. This was my size as well, and I did try it on, and I really did like it, but I'd rather have that money. See that? $229.95. I actually took a best offer. The person sent me a very reasonable best offer of $215, so he knocked $15 off, and I said yes, of course. I bought this at a TJ Maxx clearance, I believe, for $60. So I was in at 60. I sold it for 215. I mean, that's a great profit right there. And lastly, guys, we have this awesome Polaroid camera, untested. As you can tell in my title, it says untested. Sold it for $44.95. Now, the reason why I was able to get so much for it is because it's pink. Just, you know, that color definitely helps. So normally, with my Polaroids, I show front, side, back, other side, and then it closed so you can see how it looks. No big scratches or anything. Now, a lot of times in my photos, I actually pop open the film. You can see it right there. I'll usually pop that open, take a picture in there so you can see all the mechanics. But for some reason, I guess I forgot to do that. I have never forgotten to do it, but I did on this one for some reason. I like how it says Cool Cam on the side. Sold for $45. Now, I believe I paid $6 for this. So 6 into 45. I ship these off priority mail in a padded flat rate envelope. I actually stick it in 3 of them, so it's super padded, and you could throw that thing around and it's totally fine. I've never had an issue, and that's how I've always shipped these things. They all come in at just over £1, so when you put it into a box, it's going to cost you, if it's going across the country, $10. So might as well save that $4 every single time. Now, $4 might not seem like a lot, but it adds up, and I sell a lot of Polaroids. So $4 every single time. I probably sell 30 to 50 Polaroids a year. So that is definitely a nice chunk of money to be saving. So if you guys did enjoy this video, if you did like some of these cool things I found, honestly, I love this sale so much. The $215 for this Polo Ralph Lauren. And also, it's not the biggest sale, but I really liked selling this microscope because I picked up 2 of them, sold it for 60 pretty quick. I just want to get rid of the other one also because they're big. They would take up a lot of space in their warehouses. Fees would be high, but I have a good feeling it's going to move pretty quick. So if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Thrift School, signing out.